5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? Yo, this
What's
I don't
this
think
all about?
I
What's this all about? What is this all about?
yo, I've never been live in the middle of the day, bro.
Middle of the day. Welcome to my world, bro.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. So now let's before we get all crazy, let's make sure we are live for real.
Don't want that happening
Yo,
again.
I know it's corny, but
Oh
man, I don't
my
care, bro. I want
goodness.
to know that I'm live,
Like
bro.
this dude went live in his personal thing. Like I don't see
Yeah,
it, Dean. I don't
let's
see
see,
it. You
man.
did
Let's.
it again, Dean. Dang it.
Yep,
You
not
did it
live.
again,
All right, I'm
Dean.
live
Come
now.
on, Dean. Dean, come on,
All right,
Dean.
check it now,
It was
bro.
just on my it was just on my page a minute ago.
Yeah,
No,
I
oh,
don't
okay,
know.
there
There's a
you are.
glitch. It's live now,
There's
bro.
no glitch, bro. You just keep messing up, man. Have a checklist. Here's what we got to teach everybody. Rule number one: have a checklist. You're going live, have a checklist. What's up, Dean Reynolds? Dr.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up, Neil? Canute,
Yo,
Neil,
stop
Canute.
inverting my name. Everybody know I was in Jamaica a couple weeks ago and people inverting my name, Neil Canute. My name is Canute Neil Ellis. For all of y'all who don't know, and if it's hard to say Canute, let's say it together. Uh,
Yo, look at that boy. It's my son, bro. Not in the pic, but the name.
oh.
What's up, DJ? Uh, French
So what's up,
toast.
Dr.?
What's up? Yeah, so we wanted to come on here, man, and just talk about the situation at hand.
Hmm.
And for any of you out there, make sure you can hear us clearly. My audio and Canute's audio. Make sure you can hear us. So there is a see. Okay, I can hear in the background. All right, my
Yeah.
youth. I can hear you, my youth.
All right, all right, all right.
I can
Mhm.
hear you, my youth. Let me let me just switch.
All right, for those of you who are tuning in, it's the middle of the day, and or it's almost the middle of the day. It's lunchtime. Here's what you do: click like on this video, love, like, and click share. We
Yes.
want everybody. We have news flash, public service announcement. We on here for a reason. This afternoon, spread the word. All right,
Yep.
go.
Boom. All right. So oh my gosh. So we are living in some crazy times.
Hmm.
Let me mute this right here. So we're in some crazy times, Neil. This virus seems to be creating a lot of fears,
Hmm.
and there are some of us that have 9 to 5s, and there's some of us that work from home, and there's
Hmm.
some of us that tours and live on the road, like some dude I know. So Neil, exactly where in the world are you right now?
So I'm currently in the beautiful island of Barbados, and let me tell you, the beach is like 2 feet from me,
Yeah.
and the locals are some of the nicest people ever. It's just Caribbean vibe. If you want a jelly coconut, you just go outside, and
Jelly,
I might
yo,
just chop a jelly coconut gear. You drink it from or them
jelly
port. Here they
coconut.
port out in the bottle for you. But I'm on the island of Barbados, and it's beautiful here.
Yo, so if you say beautiful island of Barbados, where does Jamaica fit? Like,
No, Jamaica in a class by itself. Jamaica is that different.
good
Jamaica is a
comeback.
world by itself. Jamaica is a whole world. Like it's not an island. You see, we're there on the ground of Jamaica. It's there
Oh
on the
my
whole
god.
world. Right? Jamaica is
Yeah.
beautiful. I was just in Jamaica. When was it? Last week. That's why I missed our show. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I was traveling, right?
Yeah. By the way,
So
so
yeah.
yeah, surviving the music industry was pretty good. Man, shout out to Dave.
Yeah. Big up Dale Berger. Thanks for coming through,
Yeah.
Dean. You
And at
pulled
that
it off.
point, you were in Trinidad at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you weren't even in Barbados. You were in Trinidad, dude. You
Yeah.
are traveling.
Well, so it going on. So it go. I'm a touring engineer, producer.
Yeah.
And so when the job calls, so which ties into what we're doing.
Yeah.
I create my schedule. So I create my own schedule. I'm a producer, music producer. I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
So I travel and I mix projects, whether it's studio projects or live.
Yeah.
And so I know what it's like to work from home. And from home meaning I create my space, whether it's in a hotel room sometimes or just in a space. Or sometimes like when I was in Atlanta, I was, having to do some stuff. I was in a kitchen, and you want to see some pictures. You could see my Facebook feed. Sometimes that's what the jobs call for, and sometimes you have to work from home. Now, the question is, how are you now going to function working from home if you're ever called upon to do that, or if you're doing that this week, second day of the week? Are you working from home? Do you know what it means to work from home? It takes great work ethics, it takes a drive, it takes a zeal, and you have to have a checklist like what we talked about, whether it's on Trello on your phone or Wonderlist, or there's so many of them out there now. Give yourself a time management or a to-do list so that you can check off, so you don't waste time. Now, this is important. This is the time of our year or century, or this time in our world where you can't sleep. You can't sleep. And by that I mean you can't just relax and just be lazy and go, well, then I'm at least gonna take the time off. It's not your vacation. Unless it's your vacation, then chill. But if it's not, you have to have a mindset to seriously get things accomplished working from home. And Dean can tell us another side of how you can achieve some of those things. Dean, Wayne gone in lock up. Okay, so I'm still here.
You weren't hearing me, bro?
No, I wasn't. It was like blank screen. I
No.
was like,
I
oh.
mean, I put you in the forefront, but I was speaking to you in the background.
No, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear a lick of what you were saying, and I got some
Bro.
some cool, and
I
it
was
was
like
I was
chiming
hearing
in
me.
with you, man.
Oh, you were chiming in. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
So yeah, I
before
work ethic.
so before I dig deeper into the working from home situation,
Hmm.
how has this situation affected you? You have been in Trinidad and Barbados. Um, has anything changed where you are?
No, so I literally left Jamaica when there was no cases, and when I was in commute to Barbados, I heard there were cases of two. And obviously, would hear because we're connected to the ground and stuff. And so it was
Yeah.
kind of sad to see that. And then much big up to the government, the prime minister, who kind of make sure say him talk to the people him and issue stuff and thing. So bless up for that. And kind of keep people informed and the Ministry of Health and so on. So that's great. For those of us who have families that still, live and work and in Jamaica, we're obviously going to be concerned about them and the public gathering. So that was great to even say suspend public gathering. We'll talk some more about that, right? But then I was here in Barbados, and then I hear cases two, cases three, and I think now it's 18. I just saw publication. Now,
Mm.
here everybody's super chill. Like people in the supermarket say, I love people watching. Anywhere we're going in the world, I think my headroom is a little bit too tight. Anywhere we go in the world, so people watch, and people watch me. Just sit down and just watch people go by
Yeah.
and kind of see how they move, right? And so I'm people watching, and some friends of mine. I was like, yo, tell me about this and why there's no panic.
Yeah.
People are in the supermarkets here in Barbados. They're buying stuff as per usual. You're getting a little bit extra stuff.
Yes.
Then we get, like I was in the supermarket and I go, oh, you can get, and then go up on the thing and then tell you, oh, you can get rubbing alcohol, and a couple people, like about a dozen, if so much, run to
Yeah.
get the rubbing alcohol, and then that was it. And I was like, I'm doing around and like, okay, nobody now around for this and that, like the common things like
Yeah.
tissue and Lysol and wipes and that. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's super chill, but they're buying up, they're stocking up on stuff. The lines are long, but they're moving faster. And these are multiple supermarkets, like one of the leading ones, well, two of the leading ones that I've been to, that's here on the island. No, it looked like I'm a reporter, like my girl, I'm a reporter on this thing, but I just absolutely love people watching, love people, and
Yeah.
love seeing culture. But there's no panic here in Barbados as far as I've seen.
So for me in Atlanta, which you were here a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
it's a little bit different.
Oh
Um,
Lord.
I also I'm a part of the school system here.
Oh, okay.
So when I speak for a specific county, and that's Fulton County.
Okay.
So all those schools in Fulton County have been on lockdown now for like
Whoa.
2 weeks.
Whoa.
So no schools. I think any gathering up to 500 or less. I don't have that part correct. You can't gather, and then there's some states that don't allow 50 people or more. So I'm not here reporting on behalf of the CDC, but I also want to let people know that there is a lot of fake news going around. So the
Yeah.
best thing to do is to let me show you the website real quick. The best place to go for your news is right here.
Right
Uh,
here, as in our channel.
CDC.
Oh, okay. I'm like, bro, don't give me that
CD.
soon. Like, I don't need that.
This is your website right here. CDC
Okay.
.gov, and this is where you can gather all your information. You
Hmm.
can read up about the coronavirus, things that you do, steps to prevent illness, what to do if you are sick. Those things are important.
Hmm.
Keep work, schools, and communities safe. So, and I was on here this morning, just going
Hmm.
through and just staying abreast because there's a lot of information out there, and if we don't have the right information from the right source, man, then it's we can cause more panic.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I just want to encourage people to go to the right place. And let me just get back Neil in here. Neil, where you at? Where you at, Neil? Where you at, Neil? Can't find you, Neil. Come on back, Neil. Come on back. Come on back, Neil.
Okay. Woo! But why you put me in a small box? Big box, my man.
Yeah, so that's a vibe here in
Yeah.
Georgia as far as Fulton County, man. And it's I was out on Saturday and the lines were long.
Yeah.
In many of these supermarkets,
Hmm.
Publix, Kroger lines
Hmm.
weren't long, but Publix lines were long.
Yeah.
Sam's Club lines. It was, I mean, no toilet tissue, no rubbing alcohol, no oatmeal. I mean, dude,
I
it
have a
was
lot to
gone.
say. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you to
I
finish
heard on the
because
news
I
this
don't.
morning that one guy, I guess, purchased 17 or 17,000. I don't know how true that is. Um, Bottles of hand sanitizer because he wanted
Okay.
to get a big payday. I don't
Smart.
know.
That's
Yeah,
smart.
so I guess he could just go straight to the manufacturer and just like order a couple boxes, right?
Yeah, that's smart. That's genius right there.
Yeah, and then he can
But
sell them what, double price? Oh my god,
yeah, but
I don't know,
but
man.
Dean, thank you so much for sharing that site. I think that's a great resource. And for those of you who are watching, if you're watching right now, click hashtag live. And if you're
Yes,
watching after we're live, hashtag replay and share the
replay.
link. Right?
Yes,
This we are not broadcasting anything on this. We're just talking about how can you work from home efficiently,
yes,
and we're saying we also want to say condolences to anyone that has lost a loved one because
yes,
of this virus,
yes.
and all the best to everybody that is contracted or has contracted, pardon me, this virus, or
Mm.
anybody that knows anybody. Send them much love and blessing. We're not here to make light of this. This is a global. um, I don't want to say it's a global thing. I don't want to put any labels on it to be flagged or anything, right? It's a global thing. We have friends and loved ones in areas that have these things. So we're not
Yes.
trying to be insensitive by no stretch of the
No,
imagination.
not at
So please
all.
hear us very well.
I
But
got a
we're
family member in
also,
London right now. Yep.
yeah, yeah. I have friends in London that's panicking because they know people that has contracted it.
Yeah.
But what we are here to do is to give you a way out, and it's not a way out. Meaning, if you're staying home
Hmm.
now, obviously, if you feel like you are ill or you've contracted the virus in any way, shape, or form, this site that Dean just shared, please feel free to visit
Yes.
those resources in your area. If you're local to any Caribbean, obviously you'd want to go to your .gov or those necessary sites, right? So we are here to talk about what do you do if you're working from home and how to be
Yeah.
efficient.
So Neil, for me, working from home is important because as an entrepreneur, even though I still have a 9 to 5 that I do a lot of work from home. But
Hmm.
I was watching a video from Rob Balasabas, a guy that I respect in the space.
Hmm.
My wife also is putting on a video, I think, today on working from home and some of the things that you should do.
Yeah,
I would say be intentional.
yeah,
Treat working from home like working from home. Don't necessarily start working in your pajamas. You kind of like want to comb your hair or whatever, brush your teeth,
yeah,
wash your
yeah.
face, kind of feel like you're in that space. But the thing is, a lot of people don't have a dedicated workspace like
Yes,
you and I that we can say
yeah.
this is where we do our work. For me, I
Hmm.
have a dedicated workspace where I do just my production and whatnot.
Which is awesome, by the way. He just renovated. You should see the video on YouTube. Dean's workspace. This is awesome. Continue. Go ahead. No, man,
That's not
forget
what
our plug. Like, I wish I had a workspace like so dope and high tech. And like him have green screen, and
bro.
I
You're
don't have that.
distracting me, bro.
Okay, 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 okay. Sorry, sorry. My bad. I should let them see my
Yo,
face more like you.
no, but I would say this is like these are the times when you might want to like. It's okay to feel panic, but don't panic.
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't live in fear.
No, not
or,
me
or,
neither.
or
I'm
I
not,
try
I'm not
try to
know
live
that
in
thing.
fear, and that's not easy. Like it's so difficult right across the field. But for me, man, I try to look at the bigger picture. I do
Mhm,
like these precautions that they're telling us to do. To be honest with
mhm.
you, um, I practice a lot of those things on a daily basis. But that's just me. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
sorry. I didn't mean to make that
week.
face. Like,
I'm
I
always
wash my hands
hands.
like twice,
You know,
like
I
in
have
every time that yeah.
yes.
So,
I have
yeah.
sanitizer in my bag. I have one in all the vehicles that I drive. It's just something that I do. But in these times, then there are extra measures that we have to do and extra precautions. We have to.
Yeah,
I mean, think about going to the gas pump. I mean, are you picking
yeah,
up that gas pump, pumping your gas?
yeah.
I mean, if you're a germophobic person, geez, I yeah, yeah.
Wipes all over. Like, I could just
So
go in my
working from
backpack
home,
right now.
I
Wipes come
think
up.
that you can find a lot of different online gigs. I know that in the school system, a lot of those curriculums are now online,
Hmm.
so that's part of it. But a lot of people are not getting paid while working from home. Um,
But
not
you could turn this into something. What you love. Find what you love.
all right. So let's
And
talk about that.
turn it into something. But Dean, you touch on some really good points. You touch on some really good points about your hygiene. That you should be constantly doing that. I'm gonna want to say this in this language, and I'll translate for those of you who don't understand. You see, all the money I talk about sanitizer, some girl thing, and boy, I know them chick flick thing and thing.
Yeah.
Washing 100. You know how much time I go in a bathroom and see man use the restroom and don't
And
wash hand,
walk
and then I
out.
walk and boom up if it don't touch my dread. Go wash your hands. So me I
I
say,
don't know
oh no
what
can't
I don't know what that is. How can you
brother
go in the
like
restroom and not wash your hands,
anyway.
bro? I
So
don't
me
get
I
that.
talk to Uno now, man, I say this and that, but washing the
Dirty
hand
man,
then.
them. I'm
Yeah, go washing the hand. Woman, I want a dirty hand, man. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying
okay.
is, guys, for you who thinks that this is macho to not be, having hand sanitizer and wipes, and like you think it's all girly and chick flick, chick flick. Yeah, I said that right, right? Yeah. No, that's not cool.
Hey Neil,
Ladies like cleanliness. Like, look at my fingernails. I don't need to be like, I need to cut this one, but yeah, look, yeah, have good clean fingernails. Okay,
well, you
come
got
back to my
clean nails, Neil.
yeah,
Whoa.
man. Oh God, man. Jeez, man. And it don't mean someone a metrosexual or gone or no nothing.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
practice good hygiene.
Yeah. Now, Neil. I
Hmm.
was speaking to a friend of mine, Orville in New York,
Yeah.
and he reminded me the biggest things that we do that we probably don't clean.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I wipe my phone every day.
You got to
Yeah, this
take
get
the
wiped
phone
out
out the
every day.
case. You got to wipe it down.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Especially the
man.
cell phone, because
Like if you put black light on some people's phone, it would be like, oh,
yeah,
so gross.
it's
Yeah.
this right here, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you do
Let's
this.
clean it,
Hello, hello.
man.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
But okay, so then you also talk about working from home. I love how you say, get yourself ready. This might sound redundant, guys, but if you were going to work, you'd get up at a certain time. So get up,
Yes,
do your morning routine, your meditation, whatever, your
yes,
prayer, and you get yourself ready, make yourself a cup of tea, whatever you do that as per usual. I'm not saying go put on your dandan and your shoes and for all you ladies do all of your makeup and all that stuff. But yeah, if that helps you to be motivated. Like I have friends, women friends that actually do that. Like they work from
yeah,
home, but then put themselves together because they run on the road and stuff and things like that.
for sure.
And then if you don't have a good workspace or a big enough space to work from home, create it. It's kind of like when we were kids and we make a fort or we make a tent and we kind of we call it dolly house or
Yeah,
playhouse. You kind of make it somewhat cool, right? And
for
if
sure.
you depend on a 9 to 5 for your main source of income, now is the time maybe you could look and see, you know what, maybe you're good at here, well, or you're good at cooking or whatever it is. I don't know, but maybe there's some things that you can't do right now because of the warnings and the interactions that they're giving out right now.
Yeah,
We're not giving you a substitute for putting more danger for meeting people.
yeah,
But if you're in the online space, and you want to do things, there's plenty of money that you can make online in here in Facebook that you could make online. Dean and I could even do another podcast and tell you how you could make money online. I know quite a few
yeah.
people that do it. We do it ourselves and we make money on the online space. So don't feel like all is lost where as it relates to making an income, like you have to go outside and be in a 9 to 5, that you can make
Mhm.
an online space. So that's what he's saying. I want to fully endorse that. You can create your space, whatever it is, if it's just a little, and chances are you work in a cubicle. So why you can't find a closet at your house, right?
Yes.
And make it into something cool and fun.
And
Internet connection, your iPad, your phone, your laptop, good to go.
yeah, and this is not a sponsored stream, but this could be
Hmm.
the time when you sign up for Lyft or Uber. I've been an Uber driver for a year.
Hmm.
I'm not afraid to say that, man. I'm a hustler. I don't care what
Yeah.
you think. I I work.
Make it
Last
rain,
night,
baby.
and it's a scary time right now to do Uber. I
Yeah.
still take extra precautions and still trying to be careful. My
Hmm.
wife hates the fact that I'm out there, and I get it. She
Hmm.
was wired that way. To
Hmm.
care, and I appreciate it. I'm just constantly thinking about, wow, the bills are still coming.
Hmm.
So this could be an opportunity for you to sign up with Uber if you have a
Yeah.
vehicle or if you want to rent a vehicle.
Yeah,
Um,
because Uber has that where you can rent your vehicle.
food,
Yeah.
as long as you're
Uber
rent-
and Lyft, I think, have that. Yep.
yeah, or you can sign up at postmates.com. You can do food
Yep.
delivery, packaging.
Grubhub.
Even though that's not work from home, but the idea is not to feel left out because
Hmm.
bills still need to get paid. What if things were to go worse? God forbid. What if they were to treat us like almost like a martial law type of thing, where no one gets in, no one gets out?
Yeah.
Like I hope
Create content.
that,
Create
but
content. Create content. Now I'm gonna be that
yeah,
voice of reason now, Dean. Create content.
yeah,
So you were in the office and you were the office, prankster joker. Go on and make a YouTube channel. I
yes,
call it work from home office prank, create
yeah,
content. I've been on some friends of creating content. Dean and I in our meeting this in our production meeting this morning, we were talking about the contents we have coming on stream and the contents we are,
yeah.
holding so dear to us, or the contents we're nervous about, and
Keep
we are
talking.
accountability partners of those, of those kind of brainstorm or ideation, so create content. So you're at home and you love staying on Facebook anyways, or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Create content, find your niche. Reality TV, and I'll tell this quick story. Reality TV was birthed out of when uh, uh, Hollywood, the Hollywood writers had a strike. This was back in, I don't remember, it was probably about a decade ago, right? And there were no sitcoms being written. There's quite a few programs that weren't being written, aired, published, you name it, recorded, you name it. And that's where the birth of reality TV came in. There's so many of them. Survivor on the island. There's so many of them. The Real World, MTV. There's so many of them. And out of that, lack of the birth something new. So you're working from home right now, or you at home, and you're wondering where the money going to come from for the bills, where the things are going to come. Sit down and map out, get your piece of paper and your pen, and you say, okay, here are my bills. You write it there, and you work out what you're gonna, work your budget out, and then you say, how can I create something that I can work from home, or I can live on the online space and earn. I'm encouraging you, if you want to give, jokes online, go ahead, create a content. Connect with us. We can tell you how to get your stuff started. If you are a musician or a singer, this is maybe not the time for you to tour, but you can start writing songs. And we're saying that because I'm a music producer. Dean is a musician. We all produce stuff in the space. This is a time where now you sit and you write some songs. Maybe you don't have the things to record those songs, but you could do your demos. I've done quite a few productions via internet,
Yeah.
where people send me their demos via WhatsApp, and I can create a music from that demo, from a WhatsApp or a voice note or whatever. And we haven't seen, like, I'm on my lunch break now, and I just completed mixing a song that I got over the online space. So I'm encouraging you, if you're home and you're thinking, well, we're doomed if I don't get paid this week. Sit down and create a content.
Yeah, and you
You're
touched.
probably a plumber. Like last one, you're probably a plumber, and you'd be like, hey, nobody calling me for stuff. Start your YouTube channel talking about plumbing.
Yeah,
Or sit down and work out your list, and create a data list of all the people that you've serviced over the years,
yeah,
and touch base with them and stuff. There's so many things you can do. And that's why we're here on this show, to tell you working from home is super cool and you can make tons of money.
Neil. I mean, jeez, I really applaud you, man. That was
What
some.
happened just now? No, no, time out. What just happened? What this? What's
Say
this?
what?
What's this? What's this on your neck?
Oh, oh, my neck started hurting me, man. I'm readjusting my neck and my shoulder from the chiropractor. So
I don't I don't know how I'm gonna do with you,
I
bro.
know,
I
I know.
really don't know.
So it started hurting me. So I,
This guy,
oh, my friend,
we're live, right? We're live, and somebody be like scrubbing through and then go, wait, what happened to the
I
neck
know, I
brace?
know, I know. What's up, Nadesia, out of Jamaica? What's up, girl? So all right, so you said some amazing things. So
Thank you, sir.
it could be. Here's the thing: what if whatever you want to do does not generate immediate income, but that thing that you have always wanted to do, like
Hmm.
YouTube channel for something, for being a
Hmm.
plumber, how to fix computer, or that song you've always wanted to write, that song
Hmm.
you've always wanted to record,
Hmm.
computer and record it. The idea
Hmm.
of it is to get something done, still be productive, and don't
Hmm.
allow fear to cripple
Exactly.
your ability to
Exactly.
move forward.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's what
Exactly.
the stream is about, just trying to encourage you, despite of what's happening around the world, try to get in the creative space. You
Hmm.
know, I'm not allowed to talk about much what I'm about to say, but man, I met a guy a few days ago, and then I was standing next to him.
Hmm.
Then he made a phone call and he was just talking and talking and talking, and he's like, man, this coronavirus thing, man, has worked in our favor. And those were the words he used. And
Um,
like, man, we just got a contract from so and so, and it's gonna generate so and so, you know. And some may look at that as like, wow, you're profiting from this. I mean, absolutely not in a negative sense, but whatever happens in life, life still
mm,
goes on, and it's you have to try to find hope. Meanwhile, you're praying for those who are going through, and you're being careful. You still have to find a way to live, and that's the
yeah.
world where
Okay.
it doesn't feel right, like humanly. Like,
It could sound insensitive in some
there you
sense.
go. That's the
You
word.
know, it could sound insensitive in some sense,
Yeah,
but I think what you're trying to say is this person now is, and I used to. This is pretty cool that I get to use this in a for instance.
yeah.
I used to hear this word opportunist, and I used to see it in a negative light. I used to see it as man, and people say, man,
Hey,
he's an
doctor, hold on one
opportunist.
second, Neil. Let me shout out to my bishop, man, and my doctor, Ray Mott, out of New Rochelle. Praying for you,
Oh
sir.
yeah.
New Rochelle is going through some things, and
Mhm.
I mean, I'm personally praying for you and your family. Thanks for tuning in, Dr. Mott. Yeah, go ahead, Neil.
Mhm. Yeah, and so I used to see it as an opportunity, as a negative connotation or a negative sense, you know. And what the word really means is somebody that seeks to advance an opportunity or to, you know, you can look it up. I'm just this is, you know, I'm not quoting it verbatim, but this is, you know, and what it is, what Dean is saying is this person now sees an opportunity not only to make some money, but to advance and move on and not sit there in doubt and fear. And that's what we're here to encourage you. So you're working
Mm.
from home. You are a musician and you say you don't want to write any songs. Dude, sis, girly, you can plug up your YouTube or even on Facebook right here and do a live concert.
Yes, sir.
Create a
That will
GoFundMe
be
and people
hot.
could hit donate
Yep.
and do it. If I could sing, I'd be doing that right now. I'll be singing
Yeah.
Kumbaya and Three
Yeah.
Little Birds like there's nobody's business. There's no time for you to sit and form these conspiracy theories in your mind and have all these things and not earn. This is the time for you to see how you can earn.
Neil, yeah. And it just like I just realized that me being a Jamaican, and I went down to Jamaica in February, there are still hundreds of churches that
Uh-huh.
have not gotten their services online. They're
Oh yeah.
streaming online, and I don't know what it is, if they are afraid or they don't know what to do. But these are the times. Go ahead, buddy.
If you don't know what to do, connect with us right now, right now. If you have a church that don't
That's
have
what
a
we do.
streaming, we are your guys right
Yeah,
now. This is what we do. And I'm getting excited because I'm like, what? 2020
yeah,
and the 16th of March, and you don't have an online space?
yeah.
Dean Reynolds, Canute Ellis is your team.
Yes.
Continue, Dean.
This is basically what we do, and we'll walk you through how to set everything up. And it's actually easy, like
Hmm.
really, really easy. All you need is one camera, and you're good to go. And you said,
Hmm.
"Well, I don't have a camera. I can't afford one." There are ways around
Hmm.
that. Believe me. But just get, and these are the times when you get to perfect what you're trying to do. Because
Hmm.
if you get caught in a position where you can't really go out in the public, and then you just sit at home, and what's next? You're no longer creative. You have to stay in that mode. You have to keep
Yeah.
creating. You have to allow life to take you on the next journey. And so
Yeah.
we are here on this stream, very impromptu, just to encourage you that
Yeah.
we are here and we're willing to help. And also, working from home, you have to take that seriously, and you
Hmm.
have to allow your skill set to come alive, because
Yeah.
you know you have many different ideas and skills, but you have worked so much.
Hmm.
Hello, here's your time. They're giving you
Yeah.
3 weeks to stay home, or whatever the case is.
Work on you.
Work
Work
you
on you.
work.
Yep. 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 And here's another thing.
Yeah.
If you feel like, you know what I do, there's no way I could do this online. Come in. Here's where you're wrong. Here's where you like. Here's where you're wrong. Like,
I like that.
yes, it's for real. Like, I need to shave. Oh yeah, but not shave. No time, no month. Yeah, but yeah. Here's where you're wrong. If you feel like there's no way you could do what you do as your career online, here's where you're wrong. Necessity is the mother of invention.
Mm.
That means you're not thinking about flipping the script and working hard enough to see how you could turn that career into something else as a profit. Now, say for example, you interact with people and you interact with people and that's your job. Say for example, you sell sok outside of the school gate, asham, bag
Oh, did you
juice.
say suck?
Yeah, man. Talk to the Caribbean people. You there foreign them, you there Caribbean. No, so you sell outside of school and school lockdown,
Oh,
and you can't
I
interact
get
with
too excited.
people. You have to find a way. Now, if you want to brainstorm, we could connect you with coaches, career coaches, and we could connect you with ourselves to say, hey, here's how you could turn this into an online space. Say you say, okay, fine, but I don't have a computer. I don't know. I only have a bang phone. I can't connect. Here's where it's you have to think about it so differently now. And this is where it's not gonna get easy, guys. It's 2020. We're going into 2021 in less than 10 months. In less than 10 months, Christmas coming. So it's only going to get more in the online space. We're here to say this is the first. We just kind of hop on here and say, hey, we're working. How people get into the groove of working from home. We're saying create a schedule, create a to do, treat yourself like you're going to work. Even if you have to get up, get ready, go outside as if you're going to the bus stop or the car and do it and kind of go go around the block and come back. Do it.
Hey,
Sometimes I
Canute,
have to do that.
look what Dr. Ray wrote. Streaming services is the responsibility. It's a responsible thing to do. If this national crisis has taught us anything, is that um, unless we
Unless
don't
we
think
don't think,
it's important, and that's the exact thing we are talking about,
yeah,
is to sit there and not reach the people and not stream online. It's just kind of weird to me. You
yeah,
can just go on Facebook, even if you don't have the license to
yeah,
stream music. People still want to hear an encouraging word.
yeah,
Dude, just
yeah.
take your cell phone and just
So Dean, let's walk them through. So you go to a church and let's say your church is like 150 to 500 people max, and
yeah,
you don't have a video team, you don't have the cameras and all that stuff. Here's how we fix that really quick.
or
Contact us, inbox us right now, message
yes,
us in Messenger, and we can fix it. I'm the technical guy. He's the musician. He can hook you up. It's from soup to nuts, guys, right? And so we could connect you. Now, you don't need a camera, like a super
well,
high def camera, and you don't need all you need is a simple camera and internet.
yeah. And if you can't afford a camera, we have a system called Switcher Studio.
Yep.
The free app is called Switcher Go, and that works specifically with iOS devices.
Hmm.
Um, so that app is not for Android
Go
users.
to you. Go to you. Go to you. Go to you. Let them see you because my battery is going low, so I have to plug it in. Go to you. Go to you, and tell them about that cool stuff.
This guy is too much.
At least I'm not gonna put on a neck brace.
Yeah, yeah. But let's say you only have cell phones and you can't afford a camera, then you can definitely download an app called Switcher Go. That app is free, and that allows you to stream from your cell phone. Okay, you can stream to Facebook, you can stream to YouTube, and you can bring, I think, up to 5 different assets in there. Like scripture verses or an overlay or something like that, but there are ways to stream your sermon. And you said, well, I don't have a tripod. Man, let someone take the phone, hold it up. I
I
don't know.
know a church. I know a church. Somebody literally holds an iPad
Yeah.
the whole time,
Which
and shows what's going on in a 2 hour long service.
yeah, which is
So it can
still
be done.
not recommended. I mean, go
I'm
buy a
just saying
tripod,
they're
man,
finding a
for
way.
20 bucks.
They're finding a way. I'm saying there is a way. And if you don't have any audio going to that stream, that's where I come in. We can fix that with a simple solution. Want to know how? Ask. You ever see when you go to Home Depot and say, "Ask me how"? Like my shirt should say, instead of Nike, it says, "Ask me how." Right? But you shouldn't be in 2020 not streaming your service. Pastors, deacons, bishops, lay ministers, worship leaders, people of God church. This is the time. And so we're saying there's ways of now
Hugh
you have to
Campbell,
think
what's
about,
up, bro?
oh, that you can move best
Hugh
up, boss.
Campbell, what up, boy?
Yeah, man. We have to pause and take a moment of respect and salute.
Yeah,
Yeah, manners and respect, sir.
might as well respect you.
Yeah, man. So there's multiple ways of how you can get your services out. Say, for example, you are a restaurant and
Yeah,
you don't have an online presence. People can't go on and order the food. Them have to come to your shop in a 2020. Come here,
yeah,
tappy. We can fix that. There
yeah.
isn't anything that you can't do online. There's Grubhub, there's Uber Eats, there's so many things. We're talking about, for those of you who are joining or just joining, we're talking about working from home. And we
Yes.
touched a myriad of things. We're talking from the tech aspects, we're talking, no, we're just talking about restaurants. We're just giving you a melting pot of ideas of how you can
How
now,
to
you
survive.
know, how to survive in this quarantine. And we're not touching, we talked about why we're here. We talked about the virus, COVID-19 or coronavirus.
Yeah.
Dean shared earlier some links if you want to know the steps to take if you feel you're infected or if you know somebody, or if you want to just read some stats or just practice good hygiene. We talked about that earlier, and we're going to
It's
drop that
scrolling
link
right
again.
now.
It's scrolling right now,
CDC.gov. Yeah.
and cdc.gov. We talked about us being creatives and how we've been in the online space and we've been working in the online space for many years and making a living from it. And we're saying you can, if you're home this week or for the next 3 weeks, wherever in the world you are, you can make a living on the online space, no matter what you do for a living. And we were just talking about services. This past Sunday, there was a lot of churches that weren't open. Saints were home. They probably was watching Gilligan's Island because that's what I do on Sunday morning, or MASH, depending on what comes on, and the Griffiths. But anyways, and not getting the word. But that's fine. If they don't get it 1 week, that's fine. We're saying if you don't have an online presence, or online space, Dean Reynolds and I, Canute Neelalis, can connect you with solutions for you to stream to your service, stream your services to your congregants, and to definitely get your tech up on there. You can inbox us for more info, and we'll definitely give you more info on that. We can give you. We have to show some value in, Dean. We'll do free consultants if you within a 24 window. If you contact us in the inbox, we'll give you free consultancy. I'll do that,
Yeah,
and I'll
15
prompt
minutes.
Dean within 15 minutes of the stream.
No. I'm saying 15-minute consultation for free.
Oh yeah. 15 minutes. Okay, so he put a caveat on there. I'm the value king, right? I'm gonna, you know what? I feel like I want to give her some more things. If you're a musician and you're
Yeah.
working on an instrumental album and you're home and you don't have somebody to mix it, inbox me now.
Yes.
Right now. I'll mix
Yes.
your song for free. Brand new, mixed free from my hands, my ears to use. Sorry. So that's the value. Within 24 hours, if you inbox me, I'll mix your song for free, no strings attached. But you have to put me mix it. You can't say you. All right. And so coming right back, people do them something, yeah. But coming right back, we're talking about if you're quarantined or if you're home in this day and age, how do you work from home and the work ethics that you have to have? Dean just spoke about some of the things, wake yourself up, get yourself ready, meaning grooming yourself, putting your work clothes on, and find a workspace. And I even tack on and say, if you don't have a workspace, find your closet and work from your closet. Find
100%.
something to do, somewhere to go, to work from home. Come up with good ideas or any idea how you can use, if you're an entrepreneur and you're stuck at home, how you can use the online space to make money. And that's where we are. Thank you so much for joining. We're not going yet, but we're thanking you for joining us just now and for those who have stayed on to this point. Dean.
And we want to talk about our show that's coming up.
Woo,
Um,
woo.
yeah, first Thursday of next
Every month.
month. What day that's
Every
gonna
month.
be, Neil?
Let me see. Let me see. Why so much people? Shout out to all the people that are watching them, man. Oh, you know, do that. Next month. Let's see. Next month, first Thursday is the second of April. Thank God it's
Yeah,
not the first, because people that think it's a hoax.
yeah. So
People still do
April
All
2nd.
Fools Day. If All Fools
Yeah.
Day. We call it All Fools Day in the Caribbean, but it's really April Fools.
So April 2nd is gonna be our next show, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Special,
great.
special, special guest.
Yeah, we're
Like
gonna have a
this
special guest.
person is really, really hard to like.
Yeah.
Them don't even do this. So yeah, look out, stay tuned. But Dean, how was it the last one? Dale Virgo was
Yeah,
on
Dale Berger
there.
was really good. Dale Berger is a
Yeah,
dope producer,
yeah,
world
yeah,
renowned
man, yeah, man.
producer.
I mean, teach him everything. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yo, I've
kidding.
known
I'm
that
just kidding.
dude for dumb long. And you know the funny thing is, man, he's a very humble guy. I
Are
like
we
his
talking about? Say, I'm just kidding again. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. Dale, cool, man. Dale are the coolest, man.
Dale is
Yeah,
really
man.
a cool cat, bro.
Yeah, man.
So that show was really good, man. We talked about all of his accomplishments. We
Yeah,
talked about how he survived the music industry.
yeah.
And so we're not going to tease the guests that we're going to have, but we have a special guest for next month. It's going to be very, very good.
Hmm.
So be on the lookout for that. You can remember to like this,
I'll be on there. I'm not traveling that day. Uh, I'm not
bro.
traveling that day, so I'll be on.
Yeah, make sure. So, and also like this video, man. Like this stream, share it if you're watching us on the replay, hashtag replay. We
Yeah,
really appreciate you for just coming on here, man. We just decided like an hour prior to us
yeah,
starting that, yo, let's just go online and talk about our experiences and encourage the folks.
yeah.
And to me, Neil, based on these comments, people appreciate the stream.
I appreciate it. I
Sometimes
appreciate it. Yeah,
gotta do. You don't always have to have this long plan. Just man, just get up and do it, man.
yeah,
Like
man. Just do it. Just do it. Do
it's
it. Show
real.
of hands
We're
who work
talking
from
about
home. Show of hands who work from home. Drop a comment in the thing.
yeah,
Give some tips on how you make it through the day.
yeah,
Do you get up from your desk? Like, no, I get up from my desk. It's my lunchtime. I was mixing earlier in the studio.
yeah.
And there's dope song that I've composed and arranged and I'm mixing. And I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And so I just decided I was going to take a break and we're just going to hop on here and just talk to you. But show of hands for all those who work from home, how you survive working from home, right?
And
How
lastly,
you,
man, I want to talk about start your podcast. You're saying, Dean, I
woo!
don't like video. I don't like camera on me, dude. Like, start a podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's really, really easy. You got
yeah,
Spotify, you have Apple, you have Anchor. I
yeah,
mean, you have no reason to not
yeah.
create and share your story with others.
Yeah. And if you need the how to do podcast, we could connect you.
Yeah,
I am a Wicked podcast editor. You could see some of the podcasts. If you inbox me, I'll share some of the links of the podcasts that I've edited. That's out. And I'm currently in a season now where I'm editing and I have some
yeah,
specials on podcast editing. So if you want to know more and if you want to, I've had some of my clients, they record on their phone and I make them sound like $1 million and they're streaming right now
yo,
and they're trending right now. So if you want to do podcasts, just connect with us and we can definitely get you going. Dean, you're going to be having a podcast soon?
yeah. Working on my podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully this summer. Music and social podcast.
Nice.
We're working
Nice.
on that. There's no specific date, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that I'm working on. I just have to take them in strides, and I'm getting ready to go back into a schedule with my business coach because I
Hmm.
feel like I'm all over the place again, and I need to
Wow.
niche down a little bit and kind of focus.
What's
Um,
that though, Dean? What's a business coach?
this is the first time I think I'm going to say this publicly. So I was diagnosed about 3 months ago with ADHD because I couldn't
Oh.
figure out why. Like uh, we like I'm a very creative guy, but I would
Mhm.
start a project and then a month down the road I would start another one, and then I would start another one, and before you know it, you have 10 projects,
Mhm.
and maybe one get done or half is done, and a lot more other things that I didn't understand. Um,
Wow.
I went to seek counsel, and yeah, and so I'm turning that into a positive thing because whenever you can hone in on who you are, uh,
Whoa.
works in your favor.
Yeah,
Uh,
you would.
I grew up in a society where ADHD was the thing that I blame. I cursed it. I did not agree with it. I felt like it was something that was designed to keep blacks down, and I finally faced it. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. My wife and I had like a series of arguments because of this, because she brought it to my attention. Because my wife has a degree in counsel, guidance counsel, stuff like that. And she said she wouldn't counsel me and date me at the same time, or whatever.
Smart woman.
Oh, here she is. Oh, dang. Oh my gosh. But yeah, um, and I'm glad that I'm talking about it because I want to let people know it's okay.
Wow.
80,
Dean, I
bro,
I want to commend you for being this vulnerable, bro. Like
bro.
for real, for
I'm
real.
one of those
Hats
dudes.
off to you. Like I
Neil,
have
Neil,
my hats off.
Neil. I'm one of those
No,
dudes
for real.
that would cry, bro. So be careful.
No, I'm 100% for real. Like, for you to take the steps and then work on you. Like
Bro,
the show just took a turn right now. We just have to take a pause and salute you, right? For you to do that for
thank you.
you, and then as a man, right, and then do that, and then come publicly and say that in this forum, on a brethren, like much respect. I
Thank
wish
you.
you all the very best.
Thank you.
We're there, I feel, as a support, and we know, you see, spirit now, lie, this man. I say we're going to be accountable to each other for the project that we're talking about in our production meeting. And now you have somebody we're going to hold you accountable and say, yeah, we're going to finish it, we're going to follow through, and we're going to knock it
Yep.
out the park.
Bro, that means the world to me.
Yeah, man.
You don't
Yeah,
see
man.
tears, but the tears are inside because I know what I'm going through. And
Yeah.
and at my age, holding something back and being afraid because in the black community, we don't support counsel. We don't support
Mm-mm.
those things. Is how we were raised. But man, that's a myth. I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that I
Yeah.
finally listened to my wife, and because of that, that era of my life does not create friction anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So right there, we are. That's a win-win right there,
Yeah, man, I get enough points for that too, Jeez, I'm
dude. I
good.
think it was Albert Einstein. I mean, a lot of people suffered
Yeah.
and suffer with ADHD, and they're
Hmm.
the most brilliant and creative people because they own it. I mean, that's
Spell out the full definition, Dean, for those of who don't know what that is. Can you do that?
no, um, um,
Okay. I only can Google it then. I
yeah, I
just,
don't
we just
remember the
wanted to,
terms.
yeah, but yeah. Oh, sorry. Never mean for a thing, but we them always teach us, when you present,
Let's
you
do it right
don't
now,
just speak
live, bro.
from
Let's Google it right now,
it.
live. Let's do that.
Oh, we do it.
Let's do it for
Don't
people.
don't don't do that when you know your search engine thing, bro. Not safe. Don't do that. But Dean, we commend you. And if you're out there and you feel like something is wrong,
Yeah.
with you not following through with projects you've started, Dean, uh, it's you have to put the A though.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, to laugh, brother. I do it. I still have Caribbean in me. You can't do that, brother. I'm for the
I
A,
told
man.
you,
You
bro.
can't. Lord have mercy.
Nearly a joke, kind of. You're like, yo, yeah, you gotta put the A though.
Oh, God.
Yo, Look at this.
You make sure it's a safe site, cause we don't want Facebook flag us.
No, that's it.
Okay, so it's attention. Go scroll back up. Scroll back up. Attention definite
Deficit.
deficit.
Can you
What
call my
I
word?
already hyperactive disorder. Hyperactivity. I don't have all my glasses, so they can't judge me. I can read. What I try to say. I
Yeah.
read frequencies, and I know nothing. I don't know 1K. Boo. Okay. But yeah, so it's attention deficit hyperactive disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. I'm still going through that and still kind of finding ways
Yeah.
to do that. And so I'm encouraging everyone just to dig into yourself, dig into your heart, use
Yeah.
this time to learn more about you, work from home, create something, be positive,
Yeah.
keep your loved ones in prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And
I feel
Dean,
like
it's commendable that if you had this and didn't know, but you still push through and have your show on YouTube with so many thousands of streams and so many subscribers, and you've pushed past that. You've played music. I'd have never know you're a wicked musician. And for
um
you to stay true, I won't say wicked will mean like awesome. For you to do it your neck again? You want to put on the brace?
no, I get so
I'm looking at the
my
camera. I'm like,
see
this
my wife
is good.
always tells me I struggle with compliments, Neil. I get so
Oh,
uncomfortable.
this is the smushy part of the life where I'm going, okay, time out.
No,
Like,
no,
no, man, I forget big ups, man. Yo, for all the money, man, I'm going to want big up the man. I big you up, Dean. From I know you're a wicked bass player. I mean,
bro.
an
Can you
awesome bass player.
can you stop,
And no,
bro?
take it. You're there alive. I'm gonna tell it. I'm not doing this because I'm on the live with him. I've always admired his work ethics. He's never missed a beat. He always shows up in. Dude, like what? He always shows up for rehearsals. He's a beast on creating, and he just loves people and want to connect with people. And for you to push past all of that you're doing, or that you thought you never even know that you had that, and knowing that, and you push past all that and doing what you're doing, I commend you, sir. I commend you, my friend, because a lot of people use this as a crutch or use it as an excuse not to be awesome. And I saw you in the space way before me, way before In My World was there. You were there, and you call me. I remember, Dean. You call me and you give me a strength to say, you like what you do, continue. And you gave me tips. You told me about StreamYard, which we're using right now. You give me tips of how. And I grew my channel, my YouTube channel that was sat there dormant for many years. It had 19 subscribers, and I have 180 subscribers now in about 6 months.
Wow.
Right? And you are, I can attribute that to you somewhat, not everything, because I have my coach that helped me, I think, but you are one of the first persons that encouraged me and helped me push through. And every one of my contents weekly, Dean message me or call me or voice note me and watch it. He watches it and
Mm,
comments on that stuff. So I big you up. I salute you again. A tool that you get.
thank
Right?
you.
If you're out there and you feel like you're struggling and you don't know what to do, go get help. Dean can help you with where he's at right now. And if him can do it, you can do it. It wasn't so hard, right, Dean?
I think you should just stop right now.
But it's true. It's true. Yo, I'm gonna come off of the live and don't big you up, brother. No,
Yo,
I'm gonna big you
no,
up,
dude,
man.
like deep down in my heart, I needed that, and I appreciate it. It
Yeah,
just
man.
I just have to work on, I get very I get
Yeah, we
very
cry.
twitchy,
Me, I did cry, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yo,
gonna
shout out to
cry.
my brother, man, in London. Just he's watching. Shout out to him. We texted the other day. He's good. He's straight. And thank you guys for watching, man. Shout out to Dr. Mott for watching in New York and for reporting. Shout out to Canute. He's in Barbados. Shout out to
I have a friend that just chimed in and not gonna load them up. We were talking about launching, and you're watching now. I know you're watching because I just saw you sign on. Launch,
uh-oh.
launch.
Launch.
That's what this was. We are just coming up on an hour, so go
Yeah.
watch it back. Launch, launch. L- If I could spell launch out of my head, I'd have spelled it now. I don't want to spell lunch, right? But
Don't try. Don't try it.
like I'm not spelling bee man like you.
Yeah.
Launch. Yeah, I needed to say that before we close.
Yo,
A
this
very
was
dear
real,
friend, and
man.
I need him to learn.
So the next time we meet is gonna be surviving the music industry on,
Salam.
on April
We should
2nd.
meet back. We should meet back a week
You
from
know
now.
what,
What it's like working
Neil?
from home.
Neil,
Yeah.
so the thing that we talked about this morning, if I talk about it publicly, it forces me to get it done.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're talking about enough things, Dean.
I
Hang
know
on.
it's gonna be something
Yeah.
you want to do because you told me on the phone call.
Yeah.
So that weekly IG thing that we talked about, um,
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
and that's gonna be probably 10, 15 minutes, maybe
Dean,
two with
now
the
that we know that you like to start a lot of things, check your schedule first. Don't get catching this thing here. No, don't do it.
bro. Are
Let
you
me
gonna
help
shout me
you.
out on the air, bro? Are
Yeah,
you gonna
let me
call me
help you,
out?
brother. Let me help you. So, guys, we were talking about working from home. If COVID-19 make
Womp
you stay
womp
home,
womp.
we're jumping off right now. Dean shared a lot of things. Go back and watch the live. We're coming on the tail end of it. He wants to launch a new product or a new show, and I am helping him. Dean, it's a great idea, but let's flesh it out first.
Okay,
Check your schedule. Like,
you, my counselor.
check your business coach first. Just like you didn't answer the question. What's a business coach? But yeah, I have to check my coach to see if I can be a part of that too. Launch,
Yeah. Oh,
launch,
so it's you, it's
launch.
not me, it's you.
Check your coach. I'll check my coach to see if
Yeah,
I am,
I'll check my coach
because
because
my plate is full.
I'm doing
My
the
plate
most.
is full. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Canute Neil Ellis, and you are
Wait, give them your
my
yeah,
URL.
give them your YouTube channel. Give them
My
a YouTube.
YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is my name. It's simple to find me. My YouTube channel is Canute Neil Ellis. CANUTENEILELLIS. Social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'm not on TikTok. Don't make me go on there. I'm not on Twitter. Don't make me go on there. That's it. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. WhatsApp is for people who know me and thing. But you can find me anywhere. Google me.
Yeah, mine is Dean Reynolds Media on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
I'm not getting TikTok.
Bro, get it, bro. That's
No,
where
I'm
it's
not.
at, bro.
I'm
Get
not.
it?
It's too much. Virgin, you know how much
It is too much.
WhatsApp message I have right now that I haven't gone through yet because I've been
Yeah,
like just head down working.
yeah.
We can't get another social media. Nope.
I
But
know.
you can if you don't have it. That's you watching. We're coming up. We're 2 minutes over an hour. We weren't here. We weren't here to just
Gotta go.
babble. We chat about some great ideas, some
This was
stuff in there,
amazing,
some
bro.
nugget in there that I gave, Dean gave, and he just shared some heartfelt stuff. So send him some love and some likes. Message him, give him some encouragement, because us as men, we don't normally say these things.
Mm.
We don't. Us as men, we don't normally tell other men, say, "Oh, no, figure, wash on."
Yeah.
You sanitize. We don't. So, want to know what we talked about in this past hour? Go watch it back. Hashtag replay. Tag
Yes.
us. Inbox us. We gave some value away. If you're a musician and you have an instrumental project that you're working on that needs mixing and mastering, I'm your guy. I'll do it for free. Inbox me within 24 hours of this live. Don't inbox me 48 hours and say you need for 24 hours. And then, what's the next offer again, Dean? Give us.
And if you reach out to me within the next
What's it?
24 hours, I'll give you the first 15 minutes free. If you want to know how
What's it?
to stream your services in
Yep.
church, we have all the necessary tools. If you are streaming and the streaming is not great, if you want to know how to get licensed to stream music on Facebook, YouTube, if you want to play music in your videos, all of that stuff, I got you covered.
He's your guy.
DNR.com.
He's your
Peace.
guy. Yep. We're value kings today. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Stay safe.